Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons. That win, of course, breaking the tie in this season series. They lead 2-1.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Gray, Matthews out there with Jennings. And it's Smith, and it's May in at the power forward position. Now here's Matthews. Left side, Jennings. Smith outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
Here's Jennings after the made shot from McDonald. Here's May, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Turner.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Matthews into the lane. Pass to May. They set the pick. Off the pick. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
Here's Jennings, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. Pass to Matthews. To the inside. Here's Gray, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Here's the kid. 43 points out last game. And again, it's Philadelphia.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jennings passes to May. There's the dish to Matthews. Beyond the arc. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Passes to McDonald. Here's Amonatides, and he lays it straight in.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
Jennings kicks to Matthews, and there's the rejection. Out of bounds, Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
16 seconds on the shot. 16.
Smith with it, picked up by Turner. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. And that one's on target from the wing. Philadelphia leading by 4. Carter Williams dishes to Turner. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Carter Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Boston Celtics.
And they lit it up from the three-point line. You don't always have to shoot like that to win a game, but it sure doesn't hurt.
Their percentage from deep was excellent. Just take a look at the box score.
Here's Carter Williams after Wesley Matthews scored. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Looking at the Pistons, Kevin, let's see how they performed over the last month in the NBA League rankings. 6th in assists, 9th in scoring. And they're in the top half of the league in shooting from deep as well. This is a strong suit for this team, knocking down those shots from behind the arc.
And the top 10 in assist number that you talked about, it really is what stands out to me. It's a beautiful team to watch. They like to share the ball. They really work hard at the offensive end to make sure they get the best possible shot every time down the floor.
That's good.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Here's the kid. Puts it up. The shot is good off the backboard. The kid's got 6 points. Here's Jennings. It's a 5-point game. Matthews a screen on Carter Williams. Jennings kicks to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. And Embiid pulls it down.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Here's the kid. He has 6. Carter Williams the pass to Turner. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he's right there at about 71% from the line this season. Probably somewhere below where he'd like to be.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
He hits both from the stripe. Pistons trail by 7. Jennings with the ball. Averaging 16 points a game. May passes to Jennings. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Brandon Jennings. He's averaging 15 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And night in and night out, he's their #1 option on offense.
No surprise there, Steve. I mean, the way he can fill it up, he leads the team in scoring, too.
Now here's Carter Williams, averaging 12 points a game. Here's the kid. He's covered by Matthews. 5 on the clock. From deep. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pistons trail by 7. May passes to Gray. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Amonatides, and he gets it to go. He has 6.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of contact.